fight. Who is the ultimate master? Mr. Miyagi or Splinter on Geeks vs. Nerds?
Destiny.
The Karate Kid taught a generation to stand up for what's right in the schoolyard, stand up against tyranny, and subsequently get our asses kicked repeatedly. Mr. Miyagi took a lowly kid, a punk from the Bronx, and taught him to defend himself with honor. What a load of crap. You get in a fight, you go, "Hey, is that Elvis?" And when they look, you kick them in the balls and run the other way. The absolute true genius of the Karate Kid was its ability to convince all the kids to go home and sand down their parents' decks and paint it without giving a single word of fuss. Now, without Splinter, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would have been found by New York sewer workers, beaten to death with shovels, dragged out into the daylight, shoved into huge tubes of formaldehyde, and hidden deep in the sub-basement of the Center for Disease Control. Splinter is a 75-pound rat. 75 fucking pounds, man. When you get up to that size, martial arts is extra. You don't need it. He's a badass. You can't make a rat badder ass than that. Well, you can, but you can't do it without sticking him in a Batman costume. Splinter trained in a cage. He's an original cage fighter, but he was still a rat when he did it, which makes him smarter than most of the humans I know. Now, when you add to that he can walk around in the sewers and not get shit on him, we're approaching super genius. I'll grant that a 75-pound rat is creepy. Really fucking creepy. But now I look back on the Karate Kid, and I think, Karate Kid's kind of got it on Splinter for creepiness. Mr. Miyagi took Daniel-san, taught him to wax on, and watched just a little too closely when he'd wax off. Mr. Miyagi has a special training move in every movie that defeats the bad guy. It's like specially made. This leads me to a very singular conclusion. Mr. Miyagi can see the future and is a supervillain and is making his students fight for his own entertainment. But his superpower is to teach his students in the art of training montage. If you gotta go from zero to pro, use a montage! Right on. Sure, Splinter's a badass rat. However, his ultimate opponent can be purchased at a hardware store for $1.95. Rat poison. Both of them took irritating, whiny little bitches and turned them into irritating, whiny little bitches who can fight. But who did it the best? That's what we're here to find out. Let's meet the Geeks and Nerds.